What's up, everybody? Now, you may have seen my video about Donald Trump using Hitler's playbook, which is basically Project 2025, and the second part of it where the implementation takes place. Now, I'm going to tell you what we should be doing to defeat it. If I'm right, and this is very much like Hitler or Hitler-esque with their own little twist on it, one thing we must do is that we should not play fair while they play dirty. Dictators don't play fair. They use lies, propaganda, fear, and force to control people. If we insist on fighting with civility while they wage psychological and political warfare, we will absolutely lose. This doesn't mean becoming them, but it does mean understanding the battlefield and fighting strategically. What we need to do is learn that the exposing the lies and disrupting propaganda and taking control of the narrative is critical. We cannot fight with kindness alone against people who use deception and cruelty as weapons. What we need to do is to be able to, one, use the system that's designed. Now, we can't just rely on the Constitution and laws to protect us only. But the Democrats so far have this under control, and that is we need to go through the legal system. They've been doing that. They've been getting lawsuits and things of that nature to slow everything down. They didn't want to panic you guys on what's going on, but they know this is what's going on. That's why everything's in court. That is the first step of stopping a dictatorship. Put everything in the courts and slow it down. That's why you see all of his pundits come out and just go against the law, because they know everything's being slowed down. And their process is try to do everything super fast and quick and destroy it in a matter of days, not years. They're pulling the same thing that Donald Trump did. Put things in court and let that shit last for 4 years. Well, see, Donald Trump is not waiting, and his people aren't waiting for the courts to make decisions. They're breaking laws. What did you expect from a person who's a 34-time felon? Of course, he's going to give them permission to break the laws. This stuff has been going on for a minute. Donald Trump getting immunity was a part of this. Been this since the very beginning. Him getting immunity allows them to do what they do because his immunity goes to them as well. All he has to do is pardon them as long as it's federal crimes. And everything they're doing are federal crimes. Now, we also need to stage a strategic economic war. They've already started it. We've got to win it. What does that mean? It means if you can find out whom is giving money to Donald Trump, who is supporting him, you can start with Elon Musk, but let's just say if there is a bank that has donated money to Donald Trump, take your money out, put it into another bank. If there's a major brand that you like that has given Donald Trump money or is supporting Donald Trump, go to the competitor that is not. If there is a store that you shop at that has anything to do with Donald Trump, if you love democracy and you don't want a dictatorship, then you need to take yourself to another competitor or get rid of this fashion idea for at least the next 4 years. If you don't starve this engine, it will run you over. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. We need to stage that economic war. There are so many of us out here. We can look up who gave money to Donald Trump and continues to do so. Elon Musk and all those people that was at his inauguration that sat where the governors are supposed to be, those millionaires and billionaires, all of them you need to stop buying from. You need to sell your stock from. You need to starve them, make their stock continue to go down. Donald Trump is using this stock game and making the economy go down because he wants to take control of them. You need to start selling your stock. And every last one of you who has any form of social media, whether you're a writer, whether you're a content creator, whether you're just, an influencer, the ones who want a democracy, you need to tell these corporations, you want to keep a democracy. The rich shall not be the ones who rule us. They are Americans just like us. You're not better because your bank account is bigger. And because of that, we're on strike from you. Each one of you, when you find one, tell everybody which one it is, what they're doing, how they're donating, and then let us all know through your 30-second whatever video And we, as a group of people, Americans, will stop using them. We will make viral content that says we don't want to have anything to do with you while you destroy us. If you're on his team, then you're not for us. We are the people that are here to form a more perfect union, not a dictatorship. And if you are on the side of a dictator, it tells me that you don't like the people. And if you don't like the people, we don't like you. You made your wealth because we wanted your product. We can find it for somebody else. If you do not do this, you are capitulating. You are giving up on democracy, and you are supporting a dictatorship. Trust me, you don't want your freedoms gone. Those who like the Second Amendment to carry their weapons, or those who like the First Amendment to be able to say what the fuck you want, that goes away under a dictatorship. You thought you was going to keep your jobs, many of you who voted for him, and you're being fired. You need to stop believing in the bullshit and get on it. Fight for your country and be really patriotic, or sit back and be complicit in its demise. I'll keep giving you guys more content as I know about it, as I study more on how to defeat a dictatorship. I love my democracy, and I'm fighting for it.